Yeah, I've been in a relationship we've been living together for a little over a year, and it's been real recently super rocky. And I'm just trying to figure out, is this really going to work out or is it not going to work out?
Okay, and you are aware that this is being recorded and I will be sharing it.
Sure.
Okay, so your question is it going to work out or is it not going to work out?
Correct.
Great. So people, just let you know, I don't predict the future. I'm not into that, and I'm not going to read his partner's energy because I've not officially got their permission, and especially in public, like now. I could ask them energetically, but I'm not going to do that because this is being recorded, so it's not fair for them. So, but what I do know is our energy that we're in now is the biggest predicament of our future. So, however you are now energetically determines what happens to you, basically. So that's what I'm going to read, Stephen. Okay?
Yes.
Yep. So if you could say your full name, your full legal name 3 times for me, I'd really appreciate that. And I'm going to close my eyes and read your energy.
Okay. Stephen
Okay?
Polis, Stephen Polis, Stephen Polis.
Okay, let me see. So first things, sorry, two things came in at once, and they might sound contradictory, but this is what it is. So you are very connected to your partner. Um, and what was the other one? Sorry, hold on. But you've lost faith. You're doubting, and and you're there physically, but energetically and mentally and emotionally, you're starting to distance yourself. Now, your partner will feel this, and that won't feel good to them. That's so. I'm correct in saying your partner's a woman, correct?
Correct.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So yeah, so men and women have a different way of handling things. Most of the time, when women um, are in relationships and there's problems, they will go towards the man, but the man will go away from the woman. That's basic psychology. Um, and there's energetic things that happen in that are not great. So yeah, so you're doing well staying there physically, but actually sometimes that's not serving you because you're there against your will. Because and energetically you're elsewhere, you're protecting yourself. So you need to have more open conversations with your partner and tell her that, sometimes you just need your space, you need your man's cave, you need to go and work out your emotions for yourself and then come back. Maybe that's not the word you want to use because emotions are is a very heightened word. But you just need your space to go and be with yourself and, be with what is and come back. So I don't remember how long you said you've been together, but there was a lot of fun and there was a very close bond between you, and that close bond still exists, but you're not allowing it because you've lost your faith and you're a bit afraid. Um, yeah, so you're starting to close. No, that's not the right word. You're starting to protect your heart, and it's very easy once we start to protect our heart to shut it down. And if you do that, the relationship is over. So it's because that's how women operate. A woman that you want to be with anyway, if a woman's prepared to be put up with a man that has a closed heart, then maybe they shouldn't be in the relationship. And maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, but there we go. Um, so yeah, it's really super important for you that you take time to be with you, to know what's going on for you, and only be physically present when you 100% choose, or at least 70% choose to be physically present. Don't be physically present and actually want to be somewhere else because that will also ruin the relationship. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And do you
One,
relate to what I'm saying, that you're physically there, but emotionally,
yeah,
mentally, energetically, you're
100,
elsewhere?
100%.
Yeah. So how does the advice, for the want of a better word, strike you?
Um, uh, like spot on. I mean, but you just kind of clarified things in a way, kind of simplified it, just so I didn't know how to describe exactly what you just said, but everything makes sense.
Cool.
Like I said, kind of spot on with the whole aspect of physically being there, but mentally not really being there. And obviously that's, not a good place to be. But again, not understanding how to explain that or understanding it myself, now it makes perfect sense.
Okay. Do you feel attacked in a way? Not by me,
Sometimes.
in the relationship.
No, 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 no. Yeah, no. Yeah, so no, yes, sometimes I do. And maybe that's my perception, and which could be wrong, but yeah, I do sometimes.
Yeah. So you've started to close down your solar plexus, which is your self-identity, what you think of yourself and how you see yourself in the world. And the trouble with that is that you won't feel joy in your body, and your digestive system will start to back up. Okay, like that's just energetic truth.
Right.
Um, so why don't we do a little bit of work on that?
Sure.
Yeah. So A, do you know where your solar plexus is?
Yeah, I think I have a good idea.
It's at the bottom of your sternum, your chest bone. So if
Okay.
you close your eyes and feel into that, how does that feel?
Maybe a little heavy.
Yeah. So I know the answers, people, but the reason why I'm asking is it is for Stephen to gain his own understanding of it. Um, okay. So it's like heavy like a rock, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a good way of explaining it.
Yeah. Okay. So imagine if you could take the rock out of it and put it in front of you and look at it.
Okay.
And what do you want to do with that rock now that it's outside of you? Can I guide you?
Yes.
Yeah. So take back your energy that's truly yours. And when I mean truly yours, I mean the energy that serves you. Take that back out of the rock and allow it to come back into your solar plexus. And the energy that's not yours in the rock, allow it to just drain into the ground. So you feel the energy inside of you, but you're a bit unsure about the energy outside of you. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct. Okay. So just imagine that the energy from the rock that's not yours is draining into the ground. That's it. Well done. Thanks, shifted then. For those on the call that are energetically sensitive, the rock changed colour and it changed size. Sorry, some mischievous energy has just come. So are you feeling playful? Is this making you feel more playful?
Not really.
Okay. So somebody that just looked at the rock came in to help him. So um, please don't do that. I've got this. So that was someone else's energy. Okay, great. So how's the rock for you? Is it still a rock?
As you mean inside, no, I don't really feel that like heaviness.
Sure. So just allow what's now outside of you just to drop into the ground. because you've taken back all of your energy from it. So the rest of it is not yours. It can just drop to the ground. It's not yours to deal with. Just give more permission for that to happen. Okay, I'm just going to help you with that, okay?
Sure.
Great. And now bring your attention just into your solar plexus. How does it feel now?
It doesn't feel as tight, I guess maybe a little bit lighter.
Yeah. So just allow it to spin, just very gently at first. Imagine that that energy in your solar plexus is spinning very gently. And allow it to go at the speed which feels comfortable. And as it spins, imagine a radiant sun, and this sun is sending beams all through your body, because this is actually what your solar plexus does. Just give more permission, just imagine it. So yeah, that's better. Okay, just give yourself some time with that, and then I'm going to call you back out of the exercise. Great. So whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, just take a moment. So how are you doing now, Steve? And
Uh, I feel kind of like you said, lighter in my solar plexus, and then um, just for just more relaxed, I guess, too. And I just have more clarity on kind of what's been going on with myself. Because like when I asked you that question, and I mean, I know what you said, you're not going to look into my partner, and I wasn't expecting you, and I wasn't asking you, it was really just looking into me, seeing where I was at. And like I said, um, now I really understand where I'm at and what needs to be done.
cool. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad I could help.